Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished watching Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves. Look, I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons or that much about fantasy movies, but I kind of liked it. It was pretty good. Honestly, I know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, okay? I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. And I mean it was pretty good. It was pretty interesting. The fight scenes were good. The CGI was decently good. I mean, who doesn't love a good dragon, right? I mean, wow. I mean, looked good enough. Where to begin? I honestly don't know where to begin with this because honestly, I know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. I know people who have played Dungeons and Dragons or Dungeons and Dragons. Also, I mean, I have seen TV shows that involve Dungeons and Dragons in a episode or two, like iZombie. Love iZombie. Especially like that one scene where freaking you have like a zombie Dungeons and Dragons thing going on, game night going on, which, hey, if you can play Dungeons and Dragons with a zombie or zombies who keep their cool, why not? Why not? Also, I have to get back into the whole Arrowverse thing, which I have been slacking on quite a bit. But I love this movie. It was a pretty good movie. Very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. And honestly, you don't need to know anything about Dungeons and Dragons to watch this movie. You don't even have to play the game if you want to see this movie. You can literally go see this movie. I mean, honestly, you could go see the movie if you are a fan of Dungeons and Dragons or have played Dungeons and Dragons, but you don't really need to. In a way. But my biggest question is, is this kind of canon to, like, where does this fit into the canon of the multiverse, the universal multiverse? I'm not sure. If I were to work some kind of like Universal, HBO, Disney World timeline, I would place this somewhere before the events of actual history. So like somewhere like around or like not like directly around, like centered before AD or BC, more like somewhere around BCE-ish type thing. Cause here's why. We have mutants, right? We have Eternals, right? We have sorcerers. We have wizards. Well, wizards, which is we have wherever that honestly it takes place before the Transformers come to Earth and whatnot. So I would probably place this like 400, 500 years before the Hobbit franchise and that dragon show that was really popular in the 2010s. I can't think of the name. Please, if you can think of the name, please comment the name I'm trying to think of. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna place that in that timeline frame, or like that timeline, that timeline, around that timeline. I could be mistaken. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. You know, just go with it because I'm winging it like I do everything else. But no, it was a really good movie. I didn't really see it in theaters because one, I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. Never played Dungeons and Dragons, which I can't stress that enough. And yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks.